vitality in nature. After all, isn't it in line with the laws of nature and the way of the hunt on the Cienjo to allow living creatures to hunt freely in an environment suitable for them? What's the matter, Jupiter? The criteria to be released by the Nature faction? Our position is pretty straightforward. We aim to rescue and protect endangered species that are so overhunted and scarce that can hardly sustain their population. Alas, it was for this reason that I released the Faunus Red Sheep in the Skeletor's Waterscape. Phew, it's finally done. Repairing a machine is way more troublesome than smashing it with a baseball bat. Oh, the engine's still running. This machine seems to be in a pretty good condition. Why am I stuffy all of a sudden? My god! I think I've said before that the Unshackled should endeavor to free powerful beasts from human captivity. We must stop hunting for falcons and holding dogfights. Let them unleash their vitality in nature. These primitive mechanical creatures are poor, weak, and sickly. Every joint of theirs trembles, and the bolts on their casings threaten to pop out as they move. Alas, I guess we have to show you some proof for you to believe us. Automatons, attack Jupiter free now. Why don't you let the automatons attack her instead? Are you in your right mind? Miss Tanya is a benevolent one of the Unshackled. How can we make her suffer when she has accumulated so many merits? Do I deserve to be beaten up?
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with a blaze. They will wake up a dead mountain crowd in this torment world somehow. Unchain the sword not to kill. Unchain the sword to rid those towns above the ground. Wake up and start together now.
Our Star Rail. We are finishing this quest, I would hope. You know, I would really hope. What a great duel this is! Of course, these wonderful mechanical creatures whom Yawali ate were enslaved and sent to the battlefield by their ruthless human masters. They sacrifice themselves and bear all the damage in the human stead. Miss Tanya, you'll gain a lot of merits by releasing them and freeing them from their heartless human masters. I understand. I have no more questions. They bought it. They bought it. Oh no, I'm about to die laughing. What are you laughing at? Isn't it hilarious? They have worked out their differences and agreed to release the same living thing. Isn't this kind of a happy ending worthy of our laugh? That's enough laughter for today. Let's go to the waterfront. The three Grandmaster Maratus and I have just decided to hold a small release ritual there. Now that the three benevolent ones' food chain problem is solved, their merits won't be undermined by others in the future. This is indeed something worth celebrating. If Yaoshi knows about this, I'm sure they will share our joy. Let's go and get some merits. I have to get Mr. Yang back up first. They're gonna walk in the water and all die. Is he gonna say, "Stop! Don't let them into the water"? These lovely little creatures will carry your merits and depart to a bigger new world. Let's give them our blessings. Always be confident, my little darlings. The gracious Sanctus Medicus will surely illuminate your path ahead. Show your ferocious side like the beast, my warriors. Your valor is the manifestation of the divine power of Yaoshi. Go ahead and thrive, my little blossoms of steel. Hey, what are you guys doing? Can you please stop dumping electronic waste into the water? Do you know how many innocent microbites are living in it? Read the room, mineral water guy. They seem to be deeply moved by their own actions. I better not disturb them. I had a feeling something's amiss about all this. Well done, my friend. I got an official notification from the commission while I was out on the job. Those 3 saints from the Unshackled are in big trouble. What happened? Go to Exalting Sanctum and you'll figure it out. Uh-oh. I could have just teleported over there. What the hell am I? Oh, man. You're here, Jupiter. You should be ashamed, thanks to your great idea. Tanya and the rest are in trouble. What are you talking about? We just offered them the help at their request, that's all. You call that help? Now the three are bickering in the Exalting Sanctum. Check out the situation yourself. Things are getting interesting. There are the 3 benevolent ones in the Exalting Sanctum now. Let's find out what kind of trouble they're having. This is really concerning. Let's hurry up and find them. I think I'm gonna take a... Oh no, you fucking idiot. Oh, he's got in trouble with the guards. She's got someone practically killed. And I don't know what she's done.
Jin?
Jupiter, look, it's right here. Oh, it's Willie Kong. Sent you here to crack the whip. Task at hand, a tedious slog. My duties wait hard to equip. What kind of virus did you catch? Human, I know you're criticizing me indirectly. Do you think I'm happy squeaking in that rhythm all the time? It's so inefficient. I have no choice. So, as this is part of my task assigned to me. Ugh. Poetry relies on the special rhythm of the language. Only the permissions that conform to the rhythm can be considered a poem. Master Kong has created me to master the standard of poetry. As long as your rhythm and counterpoints meet my standards, I'll hand over my inspo Jade Abacus. Otherwise, stop deserving my poetry. How can you test me when you are not competent? I really wish I muted. How can you test me when you are not competent yourself? No more small talk, and show your true talent. Take it or leave it. Don't disturb my study. Let's begin. First, I'll test your rhythm. Poets often use words with the same rhyme, regularly diverse to create artistic echo-like effect. Listen carefully. The first line is, picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. Picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. My sleeves like a silhouette. I have a good meal that's hard to forget. I saw a jade pill in a luxurious kitchen. I listened to the winds rolling up the curtains. Okay, this one. I'll let you pass. The sky matches with the earth. The rain matches with the wind. The great rain matches with the vast sky. The flower matches with the mountain. The red sun matches with the blue sky. Counterpoint is about contrasting or combining two terms. Phrases or clauses with opposite meanings. This is not easy. Listen carefully. My line is, speech is silver. Silence is golden. Mr. Yang is a flirt. Ah. 2 is 1 plus 1. Silence is golden. That must be a lucky guess. Still, I approve. Great, I'll give you the inspo Jade Abacus and the Drifting Clouds. I'm not a fan of the Drifting Clouds as the verses do not follow a certain pattern. Still, I must say this is a good poem that stirs my heart. Let's go find Mr. Kang. You know, those two started sounding similar. Wordsmith. Oh boy. Don't worry, Stonker, I'll deal with you later. We've collected all the inspo Jade Abaci. Thanks for your hard work. Leave them to me. Mushroom, I'll engrave the talismans in these inspo Jade Abaci into your brain so that you can write the most beautiful love poem. I have reservations about this. It should be done now. Mushroom, try writing something. Give me some keywords. Kong loves Jingshai. How about that? This isn't helpful at all. Isn't Jingshai a fan of drifting clouds? Do you want a love poem like that? Oh, you're right. Let me take a look at drifting clouds. When your graceful figure blends in with the pure dance of stars, nature becomes peaceful and orderly. Mushroom. I want something like that. Let me try. The algorithm is being generated. I offer you whatever insight my reflections may hold, whatever creativity and frankness my life. I offer you the spark of emotions that the video I could never have. I offer you all the love I could muster that I have saved, somehow. Jupiter, could you add one sentence for me? The love that is untouched by joy and by adversaries. You're very talented. Even if Gaia was here, the poem would still be written this way. Jupiter, I'll pluck up the courage to confess to her again. Please come with me to witness it. Oh no. What, like right now? You just sat back down. Oh man. This is gonna suck.
Imagine if likely a person is to
Why are
commit
you here
crimes.
again? I already told you. No, I'm no longer the Kong you knew. I've written the most beautiful poem for you. Please, listen till the end. I was once in love with a poet, but that doesn't mean I'll like every poet I meet. Do you understand? I don't understand. Fine, just read it. I offer you whatever insight my reflections may hold, whatever creativity and frankness my life. I offer you the spark of emotions that the videoer could never have. I offer you all the love I can muster, that I have saved. Somehow the love that is untouched by joy and by adversaries. This is much better than the doggerel before, but I can't feel your affection. You didn't write this, did you? I've made some poet India. The poems they write are considered mine. And you know what? You can have as many poems like this as you want. If you like it, I can write more for you. Thank you, but I'm sorry, I can't accept it. Please, go home. This is bad. I better check on Kong. You must be Kong's friend. Let's catch up with Kong first.
101010.
What was that, Jonah? I failed again. Mushroom, do you have a better poem? Being a poet won't win the heart of Miss Jingsheng. Please face the music. Even if you had the best poems in the world, they won't help you. None of what you've done so far has anything to do with her. Master, you've adopted the most expensive but the most efficient solution, writing love poems for the issue of winning the heart of Miss Jingshai. Love poems cannot replace care and commotion. Have you made the effort to understand her? I thought she would fall in love with me as long as I could write the best poem in the world. You're just jealous of the poet whom she dated before, yet jealousy is a useless emotion. I don't feel like giving up yet. Can you help me again? Oh, a mushroom is not in the position to teach you such things. Jupiter and I will help you find out her preferences. You should prepare a gift that she likes and a moving speech. When an opportunity arises, you'll do another love confession. How do you know so much about this? When I was wandering outside, I downloaded books about romantic relationships, such as The Key to a Good Long Life Species. Yet I don't have the need for love. This is depressing. Jupiter, let's get in touch with her colleagues and friends. Perhaps we can gain some useful info from my master. It's you. Is there something you need? I'd like to ask about Jingxi. Jingshai? Our managing diviner? As her colleague, I shouldn't comment about her in public. Jingshai has a great personality and excels at what she does. She's an amazing colleague. Have you heard about someone named Guyu? Oh, I see you're interested in her love life. I've heard of him. I think he was a Vidyara poet. Jinsha used to talk about him a lot. It said that they are lovers not only in this life. Guyu and Jinsha dated each other in 2 previous
Imagine
lifetimes.
if the
Everyone
Divination Commission could predict how
Hey!
likely a person is to commit crimes.
Shut up! God, I'm talking here. Everyone considers this a very romantic story. However, this isn't possible from the perspective of the Vidyara like us. Without consuming a special potion, there's no way we can remember our lovers from our past lifetimes. Otherwise, ones need to carry something like a token during their hatching rebirth. Oh! What is Jingshai like? She always complains about how she needs more beautiful clothes. Well, girls will never think they have enough clothes, even if they live to be 1,000 years old. What kind of person is Jingshai attracted to? Shouldn't you ask her directly? Forget it, I understand. I'm sure many are interested in such a lovely lady like her. Still, most suitors end up being disappointed. I think you'll be no exception. I didn't say I was interested. Well, here's my advice for you. It's better not to date a long-life species, especially the Xianzhou natives. You'll likely get hurt. She might have a youthful look, but her soul is aged. Her heart will not flutter for anyone. Anyone. What? Huh? What happened to me there? I wanted to say again, but I just said anyone again. Or maybe I wanted to say any more, but that just wasn't going to happen. I'm busy. What do you want to tell me? I'd like to ask about Jingshai. Although I'm a diviner, I don't gossip about others. The girl looked around, making sure the coast was clear. She turned to you with her eyes filled with excitement. Tell me, what do you want to know? Have you heard about Guyu? Oh, it's the poet that Jingshai dated before. I've heard of him. I heard that Jingshai had a sweet relationship with him, but she seems to be single now. Perhaps the poet has gone through hatching rebirth or fallen in love with another. No one is sure. No matter how happy a couple is, their relationship is bound to end up badly. Just like divination, woe is the norm. That's why I insist on staying single. Does she have any hobbies? It's undoubtedly writing and reciting poems. Jingshai's hobbies are quite old-fashioned. Oh, you want to know more about her other hobbies? Among us, she's the most serious about her profession. When she's free, she'll do divination and predict the future. The questions she asks are mostly about her relationship, but the results are not very accurate. I'm tempted at times to give her a plaque that reads Genius Diviner as her birthday gift. Who's she attracted to? I've discussed this with my colleagues before. I think Jingshai is into people who are unpredictable and romantic. As for why, well, it's been ages since she dated someone. I think it's been a century. Alright, so our poet guy, Kong, is definitely the rebirth of Guyu. She was deeply in love with Guyu, the great poet. I heard that she still keeps the unity lock from him as she can't help move on from the relationship. Is the lock similar to this? I think it's the same one. You can't expect any surprises from the things men give you. Their gifts are either tiny stones polished in unique shapes or small cheap crafts that can be bought anywhere. Ow! A guy even wanted to give me the right to name a star once. Oh please. Once the Xianzhou sails off, I can't even see the star anymore. Damn! Looking for me? I'm Kong's friend. Can we talk? I see. How can I help you, Kong's friend? Do you have anything you like? New clothes and jewelry? Still, I won't accept them if they're from Kong. Oh, maybe she knows that Kong is the reincarnation and she just can't do it anymore. Why did you ask Kong to throw away the Unity Lock? That was the lock he held in his hand when he underwent hatching rebirth. Yet the lock means nothing to me now. You also have a lock like that, don't you? Please stop bothering me. Do you still love Guyu? Oh, you're just like Kong. He always asks me questions that make me uncomfortable from the get-go. However, I don't mind answering this once if it means you'll give up. I don't love Guyu anymore, but that doesn't mean I'll accept Kong. Why do you find Kong unattractive? Kong is a great guy. Unlike his previous lifetime, he is very talented in the manufacturing of India. I just won't fall in love with anybody anymore. This isn't Kong's fault. Just tell Kong that when you get back. Yep, she just don't want to do it no more.
It's getting late. Where to now?
What are you trying to get your fortune? Roy, what do you mean by that? I just want to know who Jing likes. I have said it 3 times. It's you, but it's not you. This is the result of my divination. I can't reveal too many details, but there is nothing wrong with this result. Kong, have you finished writing the poem? Oh, you are back. Have you gathered any info? Thank you. I see Guyu has already gone through the hatching rebirth. Still, I feel like I've missed out on something. Guyu has undergone the hatching rebirth? Just like Guyu is a videographer, loves Jingshai, has a Unity walk, and has probably gone through the hatching rebirth. If my guess is right, in Kong's former life, he was Guyu. Do you mean I was Guyu in my former life? I am the poet I've been jealous of so far. So that's what it's you but is not you means. Do you have evidence? Take a closer look at your Unity walk. A phrase that read, "I love Jingshai" is engraved near the keyhole. The engraving was no longer clear due to the passage of 100 years. After checking it repeatedly, the two of you see even more of what the phrase meant. I didn't engrave the words. Was I really Guyu in my former life? Jingshai and I are fated to be together. I'm bursting with confidence now. I have to confess to her again. Let's go. If Jingshai turns me down again, I'll show her our token of love. I'm sure she'll be surprised and curious about my identity. Let's pick a gift for her. Come and help me think of what to buy. Get a Salisbury to make a... Get a Salisbury. Let's go get her some new clothes. New clothes, new life. I believe in your taste. Let's go.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Hello, welcome to Quadbreed Swedes. Our shop's interior is undergoing renovation at the moment and isn't available to customers. How may I help you? Do you have anything popular you can recommend? Oh yes, you look somewhat unfamiliar. I trust that you haven't been on the Cien show long? Quadbreed Swedes is Cien's most prestigious place of culture. What? Even General Jingyuan himself has to respect her tailors. Forgive me for being blunt, Quadbreed Swedes may have whatever that is, but our prices are justified. All Outworlders who came to Ciencio order their clothes here. Can I interest you in ordering a few custom-made pieces? Can I try one on? Oh, about that, our shop's thing is limited quantities. You have to pay in advance to try them out. And this is a new item, so we don't have any discounts available. Are you fine with this? Well, if you aren't looking for any whatever, we're pressed for time to entertain you. Please see yourself out. Do you greet Jing Yuan with this attitude as well? Of course not. General Jing Yuan is an esteemed guest of our Quadbreed Sleeves. It's only natural he's treated. I'll just go ask my bro Jing Yuan about this. Oh, wait, you know General Jing Yuan? Oh, please forgive me, you're a friend of General Jing Yuan's. This is all a misunderstanding. I wouldn't let you try ready-made clothes because they're all run-of-the-mill fashion lines. How could they be a match for someone who looks as gorgeous as you? Away with them, I say. At Crowley Sweets, we arrange for tailors to serve our esteemed guests without fail. We prepared a small gift for you. Please accept it, and let us put this all behind us. If it would please you, how about you leave an address and time, and I'll make an appointment. Don't worry, I've already arranged for express passage for you. How about it? Is there anything else you need? Yeah, I'd like to buy the latest arrival in women's clothing. Got it. I recommend that you buy the latest women's crop jacket with a stand-up collar from the Nimbus Chronicles series. I'm sure you'll like it. I've asked her to meet me at Starskiff Haven. She seems to have something to tell me too. I must succeed this time. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't jinx it. thought you would come alone, but it doesn't matter. Please forget about me, Kong. I've written a poem and prepared a gift for you. Jupiter, the gift. Give it to me. Oh, so that's what we could have gotten. Kong, you don't get it. You're a great person, I can feel your sincerity. However, I just can't fall in love with anyone anymore. This has nothing to do with you. I'm not just anyone. I'm Guyu's reincarnation. Look, you also have a unity lock like this. Guyu held this lock tightly in his hands before he underwent the hatching rebirth in the moonlight. He hoped to continue his relationship with you after the reincarnation. That is just his wishful thinking, which is why I want you to throw the lock away. You're not him, and he isn't related to you. You should search for your own happiness, not the shadow of someone else's joy. But I'm not pursuing Guyu's happiness. Kong, I don't want you to get your hopes up. You still have passion for love, but I don't. You'll just be a parched man dying of thirst in a desert, with me incapable of reprocreating your emotions. No matter how many times you confess in the future, I'll just keep rejecting you. I really hope that he gives up on me. I understand, but Kong, for the Vidyara, the hatching rebirth will wash away their memory. However, for some reason, after every reincarnation of Guyu, he always finds me and immediately falls over head over heels for me. I thought it was romantic and fun too in the beginning. He was a Cloud Knight at some point and a diviner working with me at some other point. He was also a poet who wrote poems for me. For Kong, it's his first time meeting me, and the feelings he has for me are new, but for me, this has been my 4th reunion with him. Short-lived species couples easily make promises about eternal love, but once you live long enough, you will discover how life slowly deprives you of your feelings. I used to do wild things for love too. For now, love does not leave a single ripple in my heart. I don't want to lie to Kong, so I hope he can give up as early as possible. I want to hear more stories about you. Fine, but there's nothing much to tell. You're pretty faithful to your lover, but your love life is pretty complicated. Just like you short-lived species, I've experienced breakups and reconciliations in my love life too. Everything has got to do with the previous incarnations of Kong. Every previous incarnation of Kong is jealous of the talent of his predecessor, while Kong is jealous of Guyu. Guyu was jealous of the Cloud Knight before him. I think it's time to end this absurd love cycle. Is it because you're a long-lived species? I can't say it applies to everyone. Just imagine a short-lived species couple that has been together for 50 or 60 years. They might still love each other, but they won't be as enthusiastic as when they were young. Even if the relationship can last for a millennium, they will just be two people living together. Perhaps short-lived species are best suited to enjoy the sweetness of love. Kong's case is special. Do you mean how he manages to find me after every reincarnation? I find it interesting too. When it happened the first time, I thought it was very romantic and we were meant to be together. On the second time, I thought I would have no problem loving him for another 10 lifetimes. But now I'm sorry to say I have no feelings for him at all. Well, ain't this just a heartbreak case?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh no, wait, Tanya is the injured one. Oh shit. I didn't pay attention to who was injured. Hi. Could you please scooch over for a bit? Oh, I'm sad. Are you a mushroom now? Yes, I'm a mushroom. Forget it, I'm no longer a mushroom. But please let me lie down to heal my broken heart. You're a sorrowful sigh at the end of the world, while I'm just a tiny screw. I'm at a loss, helpless in ways to mend your broken heart. Thanks, Jupiter Free. Just leave me here. I'll feel better after some time. Well, sure you can, because you're Kong. Yes, Kong won't stay depressed for too long. Here's your reward. When I get over it, I'll be my usual self again. Damn. Ain't that fucking sad?
Every night I will save your life.